Hello and welcome to my video about Sector, a game made by MightyPork and a couple other programmers such as myself. I haven't really been involved with development in a while due to being busy with other projects I've been doing, so I just really haven't made much changes at all to it. I've been talking to MightyPork quite a lot, helping him with ideas though, and yeah, I can't really say I've done much on this game, but it's quite fun to play. I made the asteroids that you'll see in a sec. That was quite fun. And I originally made a particle system and a couple other weapon things, but a lot of it's been changed now, so there's not really much of my work left. However, I'm not fussed about that. It's mainly MightyPork's game, and it should be seen that way. So I've been asked many times to make this video for a long time. However, I haven't really done much of it due to me doing other projects and just generally lazing around. So I finally decided to do it, and here it is. So that was just the intro of Sector. It was quite nice, wasn't it? This star field randomly generated, which is kind of interesting. Just makes it more interesting, really. So we have high score. These are my scores recently. I think that was only since last night, since I got the latest build. However, I'm running this off the SVN, so there may be changes that you haven't seen yet if you follow this game. So here's the designer, and I want to stress how interesting this is. There's lots of features that people just don't realise. Like, I didn't realise the level up system for quite a long time until I was actually told about it, and I'm one of the developers, which is kind of embarrassing, really. So basically this is the shop. Here is a piece. So as you can see here, it tells you what you are missing and what you need to do to make it a valid ship. So this is the centerpiece. I've just put a cube there, and you can have like arrows and wings and slanted pieces just to make your ship either look good or have like more armor. Don't want to say like too much, but it keeps cropping up. So here we have an engine. It makes your ship like turn faster and move to the left and right faster, so that's useful. You can upgrade these with the level up, as I stated earlier. You just have to select them like this and then press level up. Now you only have a limited amount of money currently, as there's no campaign mode yet, but that is planned for the future. So here I have an engine and a cube, so that's my ship, but I will need a weapon for it to be valid, so I'm going to go with a laser gun. Now I'll go with some nice wings. This is probably not a very effective ship, but it's just to display what the game's like. So if I level up my weapon, make it pretty strong, and get a strong force field and energy system. The game uses energy, which basically is lost when shooting and doing things like that. You can press control to put on your force shield, and this will block attacks from lasers, from hamburger enemies and flying spaceships and asteroids. You'll understand what I mean in a second. Now you can rotate all the things by holding it. Oh, I'm still in select mode, in editing mode, and either scrolling or selecting it and pressing the rotate buttons. You can move stuff with these as well. Now this shows some of the controls. So the laser gun is bound to the left mouse button, so I can rebind that by pressing a button now, but I will just press escape because I like click to be it. So I'm going to try this vehicle now, or ship. So I'll upgrade the engine as well. Right, so this is the game. As you can see, I've got a ship, and here comes the enemies. Now I've upgraded my laser quite a lot now, so it should be quite strong. As you can see, there's score at the top right. That blue bar is my shield, which is this. And I must say, I've done a good job on the new shield animation. It looks really nice. Now as you can see, the score's going up as I kill things. Now those blue orbs power my shield. They drop from like enemies and things. Now those are the hamburger enemies that I was speaking about. I say that because they look a lot like hamburgers, really. I think it was inspired by the Death Star, probably. However, I must kill more enemies now rather than talk, so I'll just let you watch while I kill quite a few. And try not to die. Okay, so as you can see, I lost. and I didn't really get that high of a score at all. So I will change my ship in a second and make it a little better so we have more of a chance. So there we go, my third best out of 4, which doesn't really mean anything, I guess. You can drag things into here to delete them, or you can select them and then click destroy. So now I'm going to give myself a rocket launcher, and I guess I'll use a plasma gun. So I'll then put wings on, and I'll put some slanted pieces on so you can see what they look like. There we go. Now I think that's ready. Let's play. So now right click fires the rocket and left click fires my plasma gun and my laser. So as you can see, I just lost a wing due to being shot at. Under the score you can see those boxes, and that represents my basically armor's health. So all my pieces have a little bit of health, and if they're shot they lose some health and then blow up. When your centerpiece is destroyed, you lose. So you want to make sure not to do that. My shield energy, as you can see, is going down while I'm just holding it on, and that's because it obviously costs energy to keep it up. So the more orbs I get, the longer I can keep it up for. You should probably try to deflect only laser shots and then just avoid the asteroids if you want to keep a lot of your shield strength. So as you can see, this has gone a lot better, as basically I've killed a lot more before they killed me, really. The game will have a campaign mode, as I stated earlier, and that will make it a lot more fun, I think, rather than just aimlessly killing things for score. However, this suits some people as they like to compete for score. I think that's about it on what I wanted to say about the game. You can go to the website, which I'll link below, at Ondrovo, to get more information and possibly a guide about the game. So I'll add my score, and then I'll quit. Thanks for watching, guys.